Hi, welcome to our Flosstube. I'm Alicia.
I'm Kira.
And we are stitching something. This is our Flosstube number 11, a little bit crazy for me. And we appreciate you tuning in, liking, subscribing, commenting. We really appreciate you being here and supporting us in this journey of cross-stitching. It's so much fun to get to be part of this community together. We're getting ready for this, and I went to look at my calendar to see what I had been stitching on because I was going to do such a good job, and I have not been writing on February. It's terrible. So I need to change that because it makes doing this much easier when I keep track of it. Also, it lets me keep track of starts and other fun things. We are going to just make one little note, and that is that Kira's little baby had her shots today. Somebody is holding her. They are taking care of her, but if you do hear crying at some point in the video,
she's in pain today.
She's in pain, but she is being cared for.
Yes.
We're not just neglecting her.
Shots are no fun for a little 4-month-old.
No fun at all.
4 months already, though.
That's crazy. That's
wild.
crazy. She's beautiful. She's adorable.
She's the cutest.
Sings me little songs. Ah.
She's been very chatty lately. She's all the time. So.
Yep. And everything else is good, but just... Anyway, we're at Kira's again today. Just a little change of plans last minute, but still bringing you cross-stitching.
Here we are.
We made it.
Yeah.
We're in front of the camera. I'm just going to start with the previous finish. It's the monthly mini village February. And that one I did last year as I did the whole series. Almost. I haven't done December's finished fully, but cute little people in it. I think I used all of the called for floss on this one. So just a fun little adventure on that. And then I actually had some finishes.
Oh, nice.
So, and I was like, well, if we film later in the week, then I'm going to have even more. But we'll see.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah, give me more time. I can get more done.
Yeah.
For the first one, sorry, I thought I had them in a good order and I don't, is the Tiny Town Nativity. And I thought it turned out really good. I have the frame for it. I just, I have a couple other things that I want to finish on frames, and I thought I'm going to, I'll explain why with the wedding quilts, but I want to, I'm trying to get through some of the wedding quilts and doing some of those, but I do have a frame for this. I used all of the called for fabric and the threads. I love the way it looks, and it even has the cute little gold gems on it that come with the pattern. So when you buy the pattern, those come with it, and this is probably more true to color back here, but I brought it in so you can see detail. I'll do both when it's kind of feeling a little bit different, but it's turned out super cute, a lot of fun to stitch. I do have, okay, little confession. When I first did this one over here, it's actually an eyelet stitch because I was following the pattern. I was like, that seems weird. And then I saw their other diagram and I was like, oh my goodness, that diagram's so much better. So I changed all the other stars and I just never went back and fixed it. So that one versus,
yeah.
So I don't, I mean, you're welcome to look at it and be like, huh, she did that different. But if other people want to come to my house.
Every star is different.
And judge that in some way, then I'm just going to say whatever.
No 2 stars are the same.
Yes. And then my other finish is a design by
me.
It's one of Kira's, so it'll be in our Etsy shop. And soon it needs a frame, but so it's not a fully finished, but it's this one. Let me see if I can hold it straight up. There we go.
We're getting in the 4th of July spirit here.
4th of July. At the bottom, United States of America. At the top, July 4th. Land of the free. Home of the brave. And then a cute patriotic house, colonial style house, and little fireworks and a flag. And the flag is waving. I actually showed one of my coworkers today. There's more true to color. Showed one of my coworkers today, and she was like, oh my goodness, the flag is waving. How would you even know how to do that? So good job, Kira.
This is not what I was originally planning, but as I designed it, it worked out. So
It's beautiful. I absolutely love stitching it. Love the design. Excited to have it. I was going to say in my house, but Kira and I actually took some of our models and some patterns to our LNS, and they are selling them there in the store.
Great.
So Pine Needles in West Jordan, Utah. They have our models right now, so possibly this one, once we get it in a frame, if this is one they'd like to sell, which I adore it, so I'm hopeful about that one. But that one would be probably this model in their shop in the upcoming weeks here. And that's it for my finishes, except for the quilt, and I'll do that later when we're done with the cross stitch part. And you have no other finishes, so we'll jump into whips. Life's just been true to life, right? Keeps us busy.
Yeah.
So the first one I'll show you is the Sweetly Sayin' by Primrose Cottage. And I'm so close on it. I decided last week, if I just pull out a thread a day, I can get quite a bit done. So I did that for a couple days, just throwing an extra thread on here and there. And then I decided that last night, nope, not last night, the night before last, I put in just a little bit of extra after the Super Bowl. So that's cute. That was the free one in this month. No, last month, January's. You're right. What is this month's? It's a
Was it the lucky
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Yep, St. Patrick's Day one. Lucky. I didn't bring it. If you sign up for their newsletter, they're free. So that's nice to have some free ones. Also, I watched Mama Loves You BG, and she's across the pond, but she always mentions in her Flosstube free patterns. So if you're looking for free patterns, that's a great place to do them. I have some that I've liked. So the next one that I've put a little bit of work into is that Hester's Easter jumper. I pulled out the I finished this little outside of the motif there, and then stuck with that color to do some of the Easter eggs that are there around her. I'd only worked on that one day, but it was nice to actually work on it again, because this is one I would like to have done by Easter, so that I can have it up
Coming up fast.
I know. Look at me. We're days away from Valentine's, and I don't even have my Valentine's done. But
it's fine.
It's a journey. If you're not enjoying your stitching, you're not doing it right. I was wanting to get that Patriotic one finished for us, and so
for that one.
I was more trying to meet my own given deadlines for that one.
Yeah.
So, and then my next one that I put a little bit of time into is the my little garden sampler, and it's in the one, oh, there's a pattern showing on that side. I'm not going to show you the bag because you'll see patterns on both sides, but it's in the bag that was way too big. I've shown it before. So it's this sampler, and again, it's just making those little bits of progress make you feel like you're getting somewhere with it. And I know sometimes we just show you the same things, but it's what I'm working on so that I make progress. But I did some more work up here in this border. There was the little parts of green, and then I worked on the T and the E. So nice there with it. So little fill in there, and I would like to be more consistent with it, but I've been doing more of my seasonal stitching on Sundays because I've been doing mine and Kira's more Monday through Saturday. So I may do a little bit more of what I've been doing with the Valentines, of just a thread on a different project every day of the week, just so that I get one in on my other projects. And usually that's about, depends on how much starting and stopping with that one color, with that one thread, but a lot of times that would be like a 15 minute as I time myself to see how I'm doing.
It also depends on how long the thread is. We talked about, me and my mom were talking about how long we make the threads. when we stitch. My mom does like 2 inches.
And Kira's are 2 miles.
Yeah. Turns out they do them really long.
I measured mine. I do the 18 inches.
I do a lot longer than that.
You just do the full length.
Well, for a classic colorworks, I just do the full length.
So you have to picture that she's
And I'm
doing it
doing
on
single
wedding
thread.
dresses, and she's doing it with her beading and her sequins and her hems, and she's just over there just pulling and pulling, and then I'm over there like this.
I hate switching threads. I hate getting a new one. It's like, I don't know why I hate
So
it.
the time to thread the needle versus the time to pull her arm.
Yeah.
Straight in the
workout. I
thread.
like the workout of it, I guess.
That's so funny. No, but I don't know. You have to do what you're comfortable with. I also don't like it when the thread frays, but if you thread your needle or thread your thread the right way, it doesn't fray as much. What's the right way, Kara?
The smooth way.
The smooth way. So if you've never taken your thread, I learned this by watching Flosstube, guys. If you've never taken your thread and run your finger down it and found which way, so you would go down one way, and feel what it feels like, and then hold it the other direction and go the other way, and one of them is smooth, and if you put it going through the smooth way, going through your fabric, going through your needle, it actually frays a lot less because that's the right way to put it through. It's crazy.
Sometimes you can't feel the difference, though. At least some of us can't. I can't all the time. But
Sometimes
it's
every
super
once in a while I
obvious.
can't.
Yeah, sometimes I'm sitting there like just going back and forth trying to figure it out.
So the next one, this is in my cute little folder that I made, is the American Sampler by Primrose Cottage. And I am getting so close on this one. I've been stitching it I stitched it all January on the 4th, the 24th, and the 14th. And I made a lot of progress. So I just have the little bit of the alphabet left. I've filled in all the white on the alphabet so far, filled in the white on the house. I need to do the windows and the door on it. The bottom row, STUV, WXYZ, and then I did not bring my pattern to show you which other part, but it's just, sorry, it's crinkly in my lap. The border down here, there's some little white stars on this side, and then more of this border comes around. Lindsay said that she doesn't like to do borders that meet, just in case you miss. So it's turning out really cute. There's also, I realized, my little bumblebee. My birds need beaks and they need their eyes. And then up here it says, "My country 'tis of thee." So I like to leave the back stitching till last because I do use a hoop and I don't want to catch it as much. I say as much. I don't feel like the X's get as affected by going in and out of the hoop as the back stitching really is easy to catch your back stitching and have it not be very pretty. Will I pull out this one? Do you want to show yours?
Sure, which one?
I don't know, whatever.
I'm still working on the countdown to Christmas, even though we're in February. But I finished the borders of all 8 of these ones on the bottom. And my mom actually came over and stitched the little truck one day.
All right, this is my whip. No, I'm
And
just
we've
kidding.
been working on the ornaments and everything, so progress has slowed though because I started a different project just to mix it up a little. This is the only thing I've stitched on since like November. So I needed to switch it up a bit.
Yeah. It gives you like a new energy to start something new. I was like, just start something new. Just let yourself have something
So
new.
this is a sneak peek at one of our patterns that'll be coming out soon. Oh wow. That wrinkle looks a lot worse.
But it does. The camera brings out all the flaws. Guys, I look like a model without the camera.
On the camera, yeah.
Yeah. If you saw me without the camera, you'd be like, dang, she's a model. And then the camera just does this to me. The wrinkles come out.
Okay, whatever.
Sometimes have
So it's
something behind it too.
a little sewing room. It's my sewing room.
It is.
Really. We're looking at it right now. That's what my sewing desk looks like. So it's been fun. This border will keep going around, and I still have a bunch to fill in, and the little shelf has nothing on it right now. But It's been fun to stitch on something else. I did this in like a few days, as opposed to the Christmas one. I've done like 3 stitches on it lately. So
Yeah.
it's been fun to work on something new, and plus it's cute for my sewing room, so I get more excited about it.
Then I don't have as much guilt when I work on something different.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was in the middle. Okay, I started a new one. I told myself no, but I did finish 2. And I said no because I want to get things finished. That's the biggest thing, is that I want to get things finished. So from this book by Blackbird Designs, Sweet Land of Liberty book, I'm actually making this one to start. I've also kitted this one. So I have that one ready to go and this one ready to go. There's 5 designs in the book. There's these ones, and then there's a bonus inside. But inside, I'll just show you this picture because it's bigger here of the one I'm doing. American Eagle is what it's called. And I think it's so pretty. I love the eagle, the house, the little berries at the bottom. And this is where I got to during the Super Bowl, and I apologize because I did not realize I left a needle in it. I'm just going to slide that over. And no, I didn't even put a Patriotic needle minder. I just grabbed an apple.
It's red.
It's fine. It's hard to tell because that house is not very filled in yet. It does actually show up a lot better in person, but I've just started outlining the house. I was going to start on the roof, and I said I kitted it, but I went to use the thread for the roof, and I don't have any of it.
What's the thread?
It's a variegated. I don't know. We'll look and see.
Oh, I took.
It's a gray.
Yeah, I think I have it. I think I have it.
Did you take it out of my kit?
We took one out of your kit, yeah.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I didn't know we took one out of a kit. Well, anyway, it's
think I have
variegated. It's variegated, and where the roof is kind of a lot of stitching, I do want it to show the variegation just because I feel like it makes it feel more rustic, antique feeling. So I am going to either look in Kira's stash and see which one it is. We're looking specifically, it's a 600 on the DMC. 646 Pelican Gray. That doesn't. I don't think I gave you a week's dye works.
Oh no, I have the 646 though.
I know the 646, and I like 646 because that was familiar to me.
That's what's on this.
But 646 isn't variegated, and I feel like
It's 646, I believe.
I think so too. I do think you have the 646.
Yeah, I like 646.
But it's a nice just really neutral gray.
Yeah, it's good gray.
But the reason I want it variegated is for
The roof.
because it's a block of it. You can really tell variegation when there's a block if you do the single stitches. And then the next one that I do want to start, but I'm going to wait until I finished American Sampler. This is going to be my reward for it, or maybe my curse. I'm just kidding. I've got all the threads. This is Teresa Kogut's Land That I Love. And I have all the threads ready to go. I have my fabric ready to go. I just would like to finish that other one first. This one is going to take me longer. It's much bigger, but I have been seeing people do it. I don't remember who had finished it. That was my inspiration for buying it, but it is such a gorgeous sampler. I can't even say what my favorite part is. From the border, the houses, the little critters at the bottom, the berries, the strawberries, the eagle on top of that little bowl, the flag, also waving, different wave. That's not Kira's wave, but it is waving. But it's just such a beautiful pattern, and I would like to have that in my home. It may not be finished this year, but I'm not, again, it's part of the journey and having those things, but that's going to be the next big one I start for Patriotic, and then I'll do some of the other small ones that I have. So that's a big plan there. And then I have a tiny bit of haul.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. And I signed up for Flossfix because I just feel like it's nice to have some colors coming in. So last month, the ones I don't have in here because Kira has them, Shabby Chic and Snowball, she has squirreled away, which is fine. But the other colors, the Shrimp Cocktail, Shamrock.
All the colors are basically on this.
Smoke. And then this one is not on that one, but Snips and Snails. And when these came, I totally saw like Kira's color palette, and I was like, "Guess what I have?" And she was like,
Yeah,
"Can I have them?"
it's
I don't want to. I don't want to
colors
take them,
that's
but they actually, even for just being alphabetical, which is how Fat Quarter Shop sends these is alphabetical. They just look so pretty together when they came. And then today, as I was getting ready to come here, my husband came in from the mail,
nice.
And this month's came. So I'm excited to pull them out. I haven't pulled them out yet, but Kira will tell you the colors.
So the pink, the dark pink is Sparkling Rose. And there's Spinach.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Which is one
I'm
of the,
failing.
Sorry. Spinach, which is like a dark green. Sponge Sugar, like cotton candy. It
Yeah,
looks
it
a
is.
lot more white than it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to see the color on there.
Hmm.
It's pink.
Maybe when I spin it together.
Saint Bernard. It's like a tealish. Steamed broccoli,
I
a
like
little
that.
a little
Ooh.
lighter green than that'd be a good grass green.
That'd be a good grass green. How do you feel about shamrocks in steamed broccoli?
Yeah. We're doing our March one.
I have some steamed broccoli at my house. I actually think the one I have at my house, it has more of the deep green. Like it's the variegation of the deeper green. I feel like is showing up more on
And
that.
then that one is Stepping Stone.
Also a wonderful neutral gray.
Yes. On here it shows up brown.
Oh my goodness. Show that.
This says it's this bottom one.
That bottom bar and this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought
Well,
she pulled out the wrong one for a second.
No, but Stepping Stones has been one that I've used as a gray. So again, these are just alphabetical. They're not meant to be like, let's put them together, but it was kind of fun to see them come together and put them there. If I put them on your wall, then they have to zoom way in.
Yeah.
Anyway, those are fun to get today, and I thought Kira would have fun.
Yeah.
I should have read the colors and let you hold the threads. Huh? And then one other thing, Primrose Cottage has a sale on some of their wood decor. And I just thought that was a cute little house. You may see that in the background of some of our designs at some point of some of our things, but just putting that in my tier tray or in various holiday decor where I need just a little something taller. Thought that would be fun. And then, let's see where we at. Oh, the wedding quilt.
The wedding quilt.
So that's it for cross stitching. Our son's wedding's coming up in March.
Our son.
Oh, my son.
My brother.
We did not have a child together. Me and my daughter did not have a child together.
Yeah. I finished her wedding dress. I think last time I had just started it actually. So, I was about to start on it. So I finished it. So she took it, which is nice.
Yep, and it fits.
Looks much better.
What all did you do to it?
Took the shoulders up, took the sides in, and then the bustle in the back, and then the hem.
And the armpits.
Because I had to take the sides and the arms up, it makes the armhole like tiny. So you have to take down the armhole, which is quite But
then she can hug people.
But now she can move, so it's fortunate.
So, their wedding quilt, which she doesn't watch this, so I feel kind of safe.
Yeah,
she hasn't seen this yet. I need to quilt it. I'm working on piecing the back. And I don't know if we really want to go all the way, but this is a piece of it. It's like 98 inches by 98 inches. So the border goes all the way around. That gray, let me step over this way so I'm not in front of it. So that's what it's looking like. And I'm loving the colors. The only thing that's weird is this reads a little, the orange kind of reads pink in this part right here. But this is the same kind of soft orange as this one. But it just kind of, when I look at it, I always kind of see a little bit of a pinkish color. My husband keeps calling the whole thing pink.
It's not pink.
It's not pink. This is the Threads of Grace by Riley Blake. And it's just such soft neutrals. I think it'll be great. So when my son and her were looking through, which did I show that fabric last time? That's what I was trying to remember. Did I show that last time?
Maybe.
I may have shown this last time, but when they were looking through...
Oh, yeah, I think you did.
I think I did. When they were looking through the my room, my son was like, hey, you already are getting kind of a neutral one.
Yeah, those are my colors, too.
So I'm going to be using, this is an older Fat Quarter bundle that I already had. It's Love Notes by Layla Boutique. And that's the fabric I'm going to be using on this pattern, Peaceful Pinwheel by Minky Kim. I'll just pull it out so you can actually see it without a glare. Maybe not. So that's the pattern. So I'll be using the lights to the darker colors. I will skip a couple of the lighter colors because I'm using a white on white heart print. This fabric line does have little hearts in it. She actually liked that part of it. So I do tend to like not make things super, super heart for a wedding, but I like that there is just a subtle little prints of hearts throughout, but they're very, very subtle. And so some of these light ones I won't use, but I probably will use this end one. I'm going to twist it just because that will show up like these ones do. They're a little more faded, but the ones that I won't use would be like that white on white right there is not going to show up on the quilt. I probably won't even use the little tiny hearts one because I feel like that would be easier to lose, but the one next to it, or this one, would be great because those little, what a lot of people would call soft volume backgrounds are going to show up really cute on this Peaceful Pinwheel pattern. So that'll be the next one. It goes together fairly easy. I've looked at the pattern. I don't think it won't be near, because it's not going to be queen size. It's not going to be 98 by 98. I'm just doing it the size it recommends in the pattern, and so that part will go really fast. And then one other thing that I've had from previous finishes is I've made these heart pillows. I have two. I only brought one to show you, but it's I just took, oh, what did I do? It's been a few years. I took the white background and I had sewn together just different strips of the red fabrics I had at the time. I have a lot of different ones now. This would look different if I made it today. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have the black in it as much, but I just took the different fabrics and stitched them together, just a normal seam on them. And then I cut it out in the shape of the heart. I appliqued it onto the pillow. I used an interfacing just to help hold it on, so press it on. And then I stitched all around it, and then I stitched over the seams, just a little zigzag over my seams to give it a little more emphasis where the fabrics met each other. And then quilted, I actually quilted over each of those parts. You can see it there on the red, not as much on the black and red. And then I did little paisleys around the outside here. And then I just did a pocket finish on the back. I do like to keep mine really stuffed for my couches. I think it looks cute when they're really full. So whatever size this is, fabric wise, the form inside is 1 or 2 inches smaller just to make it so that it's nice and fluffy. Yeah. So anyway, just want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's. And so I just thought that would be a great thing to show you. Anything else on life you want to talk about?
Well, we're doing fondue date night for Valentine's Day and every year, but I was going to say this year and every year. That's our tradition. Yeah. So we don't have to go out and eat in the craziness. So my parents are doing it at their house. So we're excited for that.
We've hosted it.
Valentine's tradition.
I don't even know how many years.
It's been quite a few years.
Probably 17 years. So a fondue date night. We just do a cheese fondue. I don't do the tempura because my kids were small when we started it. And I didn't want them eating raw chicken if they didn't boil it in the broth long enough. So we just do a cheese fondue. We grill some chicken in kebabs so that there's just little bites you can dip in. I do some fun things like bow tie pasta. Yeah. The bow tie pasta so that it's, the kids can dip that. French bread, pretzels, steamed veggies, roasted potatoes. She shakes her head at the veggies.
I don't eat the veggies.
I eat the veggies. And then we do a chocolate fondue. And again, the pretzels go into that, but then we'll do Oreos and lots of different fruits, marshmallows,
bears and
strawberries, bananas, apples can go in the cheese
just
or the
drink it,
chocolate.
just a cup. I don't know.
Oh goodness, sometimes.
Just kidding.
If anybody in our house is sick, we just turn it more into a do it on your own plate because we don't want to spread, but we do enjoy just getting together, turn on some music some years and get together and have fondue and visit. And we call it fondue date night unless somebody doesn't have a date, and then we just call it fondue night.
I think this is my only time I've had it. Well, we didn't go last year.
Yeah.
So this is my first time I actually have a date, which is my husband.
It's just a fun tradition that we've had to make Valentine special when our kids were young, to involve them in it and make sure that they felt important and loved, because I feel like sometimes we look for that romantic thing to kind of confirm that we fit in with society, that we fit in with each other. And so we just started the tradition to kind of involve our whole family in it. I've had other families come and join us too, so it just kind of turns into a get together more than you're singled out because you don't have that one perfect person. Romantic. Yeah, but it is fun because, you know, sometimes couples do come, and if there's music on, there's dancing in our kitchen and stuff, so that's been fun. Do you remember that? Oh. Anyway, you don't remember that one.
Block that out of the memory.
It was one of your cousins and her husband. Anyway, but it is a fun way because I think we all need to remember that we are loved, and having a holiday that kind of centers on love and romance, it's nice to focus on love and spending time and quality time with each other to enjoy one another and share that love beyond just our one perfect one, because we happen to have those right now, but I know that life isn't perfect for everybody, and holidays like this can be hard. So I hope you do something fun.
Eat some extra chocolate for us.
Yeah, eat a piece of chocolate for me and just think, oh, I did this for Alicia, and then do one for Kira.
And then do one for yourself.
And then one for yourself. And you'll feel so much better doing a good turn daily.
Yeah. It's service.
Service-oriented chocolate
Yes.
eating. And spend time with someone you love and know that you are loved. And thank you for spending time with us. We appreciate you being part of our journey and having fun together doing this.
Yep. Yeah. Keep stitching something.
Bye.